When connecting with several clients that have reached out to me, they've expressed that they felt unsatisfied with their prior realtor. And through having multiple conversations with them and getting their feedback, I've noticed that there's 3 common issues that come up really often. In this video, I want to share with you those 3 common issues so that you can avoid these challenges and end up choosing a realtor that you're satisfied with. Now, before we get into those 3 issues, I want to touch upon the representation agreement that you will end up signing when you choose to work with a realtor. This document outlines that you, the client, and the realtor agree to be in a working relationship together for a specific amount of time. With that being said, this is a legal document, so you want to make sure that before you sign on with any agent, you're sure that this is the agent you would like to work with, because it can be quite difficult to get out of a contract and time consuming, and it all takes away time from you going ahead and reaching your goal of purchasing or selling your home. With that being said, let's get into the 3 common issues. So the first issue that many clients have expressed to me is that when working with a realtor, they're not always able to get a hold of them. And when I dive deeper into this conversation with them, I end up finding out that their realtor is actually working as a part-time realtor. And what I mean by this is that they're committed to another job on top of being a realtor. So I understand every individual's unique circumstances will be different in terms of them having to maybe hold down 2 jobs. But when it comes to real estate, there's no set working hours. We can be called on duty at any time, because we all know that the real estate market can be a really fast one. So we as realtors need to be readily available for our clients in order to take them on that showing or put forth that offer or be there to negotiate for them. That's why you need an agent that's going to be fully committed to you, because in this industry, showings, offers, and negotiations can happen at any time. So when looking for a realtor, make sure you ask several questions. Ask them what their working hours are. Plan out, ask them, are they a full-time realtor or not? This way, you can be fully prepared and know whether they're going to be 100% committed to you so that you're satisfied with working with them. This brings me into the next issue, which is clients that choose to work with a family or friend that's a realtor. So when speaking with these clients, what they've expressed to me is that they kind of feel forgotten when they've worked with family or friends as their realtor. What I mean by this is that they've told me that they feel kind of neglected while working with a family or friend. They don't feel as though their priority as a client is being taken just as seriously as the other person that's not a family member. So I had a client and she expressed to me that she wanted to see properties. She reached out to a realtor who was a family member, and on that weekend, the realtor said that they weren't available. So the realtor told her, forget about it. We're going to see each other later on in the week. Let me just deal with this client first. They're looking for a property ASAP, and I need to you'll understand. The client was being put on the back burner because of their relationship. So this realtor did not have to work for their family member's business. But the stranger, they've had to work for. So what they're doing here is they're putting all their effort and time into this stranger because there is no relationship there and they really have to work hard for it to gain their trust. Whereas the family member now has to pay the price because of the relationship. Now, that's not fair at all. And if this is the situation that you're going through, well, then you need to make a decision on whether you're okay with being put on the back burner and having your priorities not be 100% theirs, or choose a realtor that's going to give you 100% of their commitment. I'm not saying that you can't choose a family or friend as your realtor. There's going to be some great ones out there. But what I'm saying is, as long as they're putting your best interests before theirs, then by all means, work with them. And if you choose not to go with a family or friend that is a realtor, and if they can't accept that, then that just shows that they didn't have your best interests in mind in the first place. Now, with that being said, I know sometimes we decide to choose to go with a family or friend realtor in order to get a discount. And that brings us into our next issue, which is choosing a realtor based on low commission. I understand we all want to save a little money here and there, but when it comes to commission, you have to really understand the breakdown of what you're actually paying for. The commission that the agent receives doesn't go 100% into their pocket. It's allocated to brokerage fees, the buyer agent, and then marketing your property. So when you break it down, the funds that are going towards the agent actually are needed in order to help market your home. Because if the agent doesn't have all the funds needed or as much funds to market your home, stage your home, then you may not be getting top value for your home, top dollar for your home, because they weren't able to put forth all the necessary resources to get you that. Another point is, if your agent is able to negotiate that quickly on their commission, what does that say on their negotiation skills when it comes to getting you top dollar for your home? Do they have the strong negotiating skill set needed, or are they just going to take the first offer that's given to them? So it kind of says a lot if they're able to just reduce their commission that quickly. It's just something to consider. And my last point on this topic of commission is put yourself in the realtor's shoes for a second. If you were getting paid half of the amount of your earnings to do the exact same job in comparison to getting the full amount of your earnings, would you put forth the same amount of effort? So when it comes to commission, it's important to look at the overall picture. Don't just look at how much you're saving. Look at the overall service that you'll be getting so that you're going to get top dollar for your home. I hope that by me sharing some of my client experiences, it'll help you avoid some of these challenges and help you find a realtor that meets your needs and that you're satisfied working with. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.